All right. I think I have fixed my issues. For the record, what has just occurred is, as I was literally a couple minutes after I mentioned I might have an issue with my internet cutting out, what does my internet do? It cuts out. My internet router decided to completely shit itself, so now here I am trying to pick up where I left off so I at least have something on stream. Oh yeah, I had a little hiccup there. And yeah, there's no point in keeping the last stream, so I just deleted that whole thing off of the internet. So thank you to Franklin, the one person who left a message in the chat, but that message now no longer exists simply due to the fact that I wasn't going to bother keeping a 7-minute long stream on my YouTube channel that served absolutely no purpose. But hope to see you around sometime. Hopefully in a future stream you can just say hello to us again. Now what I was talking about beforehand, so like I've said, we are continuing where we last left off, taking Africa and whatnot. We got a clash of fleets, 2 torpedo boats versus 2 of the enemy. These are the older S1s, so I actually have no idea I can't remember for the life of me what these even look like. I don't know even, I'm not even sure if I should really bother with this right now. I should probably auto-resolve. Because these guys don't have... Well, first of all, they don't have like a rangefinder or anything. Second of all, they're not going to be very stable, I don't believe. Yeah, on second thought, I'm actually just going to let this auto-resolve, and we'll see what happens, because I really don't want to fight with torpedo boats right now. I'm a little annoyed right now because of my internet being all screwy with me right now. This is a battle I'm more willing to do, which is pummeling the last of the British fleet that was holed up in, I can't remember if it was Sunderland or Rosyth. Oh, god damn it. I clicked the wrong button. It failed anyway, that's fine. I think that was I forgot, I did not pay any attention to what battleship we had. Let's see here. It is an Imperial. Alright, so we got one of our Imperials, one of our... I think that is the Victoria heavy cruiser. And a couple of our Eels by the looks of it. Where is that heavy cruiser at? It'd help if I remember all my controls. Yeah, the Comet, which... No, you're not a Victoria. I need to play this game more often. Because I can't even remember what our heavy cruisers were. I have not messed with them enough. But we are going to stick to our usual plan here of encircling the enemy fleet. We're going to keep the cruisers kind of in a reserve, while the battleship does a lot of the heavy lifting. I'll have the battleship kind of circle around with the light cruisers. Oh, let's slow this down for a moment, because the heavy cruiser is currently being charged by torpedo boats. Have the main guns shoot at that, secondary shoot at the torpedo boats. All the while, the battleship, I want you shooting at... Did you just hit that? No, I think that was the Comet that did that. Battleship, you shoot at their battleship, and at the same time secondaries can shoot at, I guess, that. Light cruisers, I need you to turn away and smoke up. Heavy cruiser, you are dangerous territory right now. Turn away, turn away. Turn away, turn away. Slow down. Let that torpedo go by. We tried shooting them with ours. Oh my lord, these torpedo boats are violent. Alright, cruisers, what are you doing? Not much. Alright. Why are you not able to hit? What is your... I've never had this many issues with a cruiser not being able to hit a torpedo boat. There it goes. Alright, battleship, what are you doing? You're about to run into the enemy! Get away from the Cornwallis! Your job is not a ram! You are a battleship! Reverse, reverse, reverse! Reverse, you fool! Get... Am I about to lose an Imperial due to my own inability to manage a fleet? If so, this is going to be awful. Secondaries, light cruisers, come back around. I need your help. Battleship needs help. Kaiser Frederick III needs help. Kaiser Frederick III needs help. Go away. Go away. Damn you, I did not want you to... Detach. You two can be together. You two, retreat. I cannot handle this many ships right now. Retreat. Kaiser Frederick, you're the only thing I need right now. Okay, actually, I take that back. I do want you still. I do still want the comment over here. Kaiser Frederick needs help. Okay. Actually, on second thought, I think we got it handled. All right. I think we got a handle on things now. I just need you to sink. Which, by the looks of it, I think we got. Where are you even going? Get back here. Oh. Oh. I'm having a I've had a stressful past, like, 20 minutes now. What is this one doing? Die. Die, please. I do not want your hugs. Although I do want the main guns to shoot out the heavy cruisers and not a torpedo boat. Go away. No. Screw off. No. I don't want your cookies. Okay. Let's bring the light cruisers around. Kaiser Frederick, you, sir, have had a day. Let's shoot that heavy cruiser, because I think we've gone all the light ships at this point. You start shooting at the King Alfred. Oh, I'm stressed. I am just stressed. Also, this cruiser's getting too close to my battleship. Go away. Full speed, full speed. Nope, you're not gonna make it. I'm gonna eat that torpedo. Yep. Oh, I'm going to lose an Imperial because of that stupid bloody battleship. Oh, shoot that one. You're gonna flood. You're not making it out of this, my good bean. Oh, we took that freaking British battleship was like, nah, you ain't surviving. Yeah, we're screwed. I'm gonna eat another torpedo. Cruisers, get in. Where the hell's the Comet at? Get in here and help. You stupid thing. Yeah, that's I think the Imperial's demise. Yeah. Jesus Christ! Get away from me! I have not... I'm not having a good day. I'm not having a good day. This is actually annoying. Okay, can you just shoot something? Shoot something! I don't care what at this point, shoot something! Oh, Christ. Aggressive torpedoes at this point, just launch it, launch it. They're not moving. Come on, come on, you can shoot a torpedo. Shoot it. Shoot it. Save the Kaiser Frederick. We are... Okay, let's save it one at a time. Yeah, you're not. Why aren't you shooting torpedoes? Shoot the torpedo. Oh, this is becoming very questionable. How are you still alive, sir? How? Okay, and our torpedo was a dud on that cruiser. See, we're also not... The Kaiser is getting a very large... You're about to eat a torpedo, aren't you? Yep. I'm not even... I'm not even going to try and stop that. Another one? How many torpedoes can you launch? How do you get a... This battle was an absolute disaster. Flash fire. No! You son of a... How are you alive? How? Okay, well, I lost a Neil, but that's still... Oh, you're about to... Oh, you're gonna eat shit, aren't you? Yep. Yep, okay. I spoke too soon. Well, the least I can do is, finish them off. First of all, you are... too much for me to handle. You go away. I want the heavy cruiser. Oh. We'll use the Comet. The Comet is not one of my new ships either. I don't even know if I designed a new heavy cruiser at this point. I really cannot remember. But, God, that is so annoying. I was so busy trying to manage the Comet that I looked away and did not realize that the Kaiser Frederick was full steaming right into the enemy battleship, which was just unfortunate. So we just lost one of our Imperials, and those things were not cheap to build, nor were they quick to build either. But I guess that gives us a good excuse to replace that battleship, to design that new battleship to replace it. Then I think we also had another couple of Imperials on the production line, so we can replace it with that. I'm still completely annoyed by that, though. That was... I do not have enough gummy bears, nor do I have enough caffeine in me, I think. That's not where I keep the soda. There it is. Because I'm trying to avoid drinking alcohol right now. All right. What is that? The Grafton? Yeah, Grafton. We'll finish off the Grafton and then we'll go. Because at least the Comet... The Comet is one of those, another one of those ships that we've had appear a lot in our battles. And it's not been a terrible ship right now, for now. It's actually been pretty good. I don't even know how much armor we have. 8? What's our belt? 6.2. It's not awful for a heavy cruiser, especially this one not being refit and being from 1880 something. So that's not a terrible belt, armor belt, but it's not great either. Oh, and this grafting is being a complete nuisance. This is one of those. I need to get out of the habit of deleting. I need to not delete the blueprints of ships that I'm still using, because I did not expect to have the Comet for this long. Or at least I did not have the intention of keeping around the base ships for this long, and much less taking them into a proper war. I did not expect to be using them this much, is more or less what I'm trying to say, and I'm running into the issue that, I'm running into the issue that I don't actually have enough, they're not reliable enough. They're not gonna, I'm not gonna be able to upgrade them at all, and, you know, whether or not that's actually cost effective. At the time I thought not, that it wasn't going to, because I've kind of put myself in this idea that, just to handicap myself, probably not do any drastic changes to a ship hull during a... Somebody just knocked on my door. No, that must have been the outside door. No, I wasn't going to do any drastic changes to the ship hulls when I'm doing refits. Yeah, that's an expensive loss. That one's heartbreaking. Although it was one of those ships that had a lot of hull defects, so I'm not... It's better than having... It's not the worst loss for... If I were to lose any of the Imperials, it probably would have been Kaiser Frederick III, but at the same time, it's an Imperial, and at the same time, that was actually the ship that did really well during our previous, what was that? I think that was during the stream where we absolutely clobbered the British with the Kaiser Frederick III. I have an idea. I think I don't know how much longer this war is going to last with the British. We are certainly going to find out. Oh, yeah, that was a victory for us, but it was a costly victory. We lost one of the Eels and then one of the Kaiser Fredericks. The Eel I'm not too concerned with. Oh god, we only saved 52 crew from probably the 600 that were on board those two ships combined. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, but at least it showed how vulnerable the Imperial can be to when it does get in a bit too close, which it certainly got in a bit too close. This is one of the problems I have. I also really should have, you know, slowed that down or paused that simulation. Instead, I went full in. All right, you guys are useless. Go back to port. Return to Hamburg for refit, repairs, all that fun stuff. Wasn't there another meeting? Oh, the other meeting was the torpedo boat. So yeah, no, that's one of the issues I do tend to have, though, is I can't keep track of all the enemy fleets at once. So where is that other fleet that was going to engage? That was also one of the reasons why I like why I have the Helgoland. It's just sitting up here between Scapa Flow and is that Lenwick or Lerwick? Lerwick. Yeah, that's because the battleships are fine until I end up being distracted for a moment and lose track of them. Anyways, 2 more months on the whole strengthening. Turret mechanisms is doing fine. We're also about to get Mark II 4-inch guns. That'll be nice. Honestly, I might work on torpedoes. I might set our research to focus on certain parts of the torpedoes, because especially probably I'm not sure if I want to work on propulsion. Probably propulsion, either that or because doesn't explosives increase torpedo rounds? Oh no, I want to work on our torpedoes reliability, because I've had a lot of duds recently. So, and I've noticed that the AI did not have a whole lot of duds, so we might work on our torpedo propulsion. At the same time, what do we have for... Okay, so we have designed a new heavy cruiser. It's the Victoria, so I am right about that. It's been so long since I've designed that, I can't even remember. Victoria has not had a refit, though, since 1891, which tells me that, A, she probably needs a refit, and B, you probably also just need an outright replacement. No, you have coincidence rangefinder, so that's not terrible. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I meant to go into the refit mode and see what we might be able to change out. At the same time, how many of those do we even have? I don't think have we even built? Now that I think about it, I don't even know if we built any of the Victorias. We have 2. Well, that's why I never see them. The Victoria isn't even deployed. It's in the Pacific. So that explains a lot. Yeah, I shouldn't have. You know what? I'm going to cancel these last 2 Imperials. We're gonna scrap those, because those are not gonna finish they're only 4 months in, and they're not gonna finish before we're even done. And that also opens up a lot of our budget, and we still have 10 active battleships, which is probably more than enough. But it also gives me an excuse to keep around one of the Brunswigs. Because I was originally going to replace 2 of them once those other 2 battleships are done, but now I don't feel as bad about just keeping one extra one. Probably one of the North Sea ones, because I don't need 3 of them in the North Sea. We can replace that with something else. And then once the okay. First things first. Cruisers. We got 6,000-ton heavy cruisers now. We should probably design a new heavy cruiser that takes advantage of that extra tonnage. And then on top of that, I think we'll wait until the Mark II 4-inch guns are done, and then we'll take advantage of those as secondaries for the casemates, because we use 12 4-inch guns on the Victoria, and then once we get those, we'll also do a refit of the Victoria, and possibly a refit for the Eel. Speaking of which, we might want to do something about that. You know what? We'll keep going. We'll get the battleship hull unlocked. We'll wait for those guns to finish researching. And then we'll look at doing redesigns and refits. This torpedo boat is doing work against the British transports here. They don't have a fleet here to guard them, so I'm just kind of out here racking up kills. Denmark wants to order 3 of the S-92 class boats. We will allow that. Malta has defeated... I forgot Malta had decided to rise up against the British. Yeah. Wait a minute. Are they their own major country? Are they serious? Wait. There's no way. They can't be a major power. No, they're not. Why is their flag not faded? Okay, that's kind of awkward, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I get the chance to invade Malta, I would be so happy. Or just have them in my back pocket or something. We'll see what happens. Destroyer design, 700-ton torpedo boats as well. Yeah. You aren't researching as quickly as I want you to. Okay, we'll get the small guns. I'm not going to make use of the Mark II 9-inch guns because I don't believe those are going to be as good. But turret mechanisms, secondary turrets on light cruisers. Okay, so that just adds more. That allows me to put secondaries on light cruisers, which I actually don't even have new cruiser hulls to put those on. At least in a way that they'll be practical. Although I probably could put some light guns on the eel. Let's finish up that research, though. It's November going into... Yeah, it's late. We're going into winter of 1894, so... Hopefully, we're not too behind the curve. We still have advanced technology, so compared to everyone else, so I'm not too disheartened by where our research is. And we are also when it comes to the war, we are way ahead of the British still. That was actually their first major bunch of victory points. The majority of their victory points were from that one battle. Fight to the end because I want to finish up our offensives in Africa still. I'll resolve that. Stability. Oh, that's the new hull strengthening. So we got a bunch of good bonuses and a new battleship hull. And our 4-inch Mark 1s Mark 2s are also done. Alright. Take that off. Is there anything else I want to wait on before doing this? No. Let us go in here. We are going to make a new design. Wait. That's Battleship 1, Battleship 2, Battleship 3. This is the one that the Imperials are based on. Oh, don't seriously tell me that it... I think, I'll have to go back and look at the recordings, because it just occurred to me that, yeah, we've had a better ship hull. The Imperials are built on a better ship hull. Yeah, I mean, even the Resistance is better. This isn't a... Battleship 2 is not an improvement. Why did I get Battleship 3 before Battleship 2? That's the real question. Oh, I can design a new light cruiser as well. Because I got semi-armored cruisers. So I could do that as well. That's not important right now. Battleship hull. This is not right. I should have gone Battleship 2 originally and then gone Battleship 3. But now I got Battleship 2. Yeah, it's backwards. I'm not going to go into it. So we're probably not going to build a new battleship then. We'll probably just refit the Imperials and then wait until we actually get a better hull and then F around with it. But we got... Do we have 6,000-ton heavy cruisers, or is that still reaching? And we did get it. All right. Oh, that's right. That's not what I was researching. I don't believe. Either way, front towers. So hopefully we can turn this into a replacement for the Victorias. And actually build a whole lot of them instead of doing what we did with the Victorias, where we only built 2 and then focused on a bunch of battleships, because I'm a doofus like that. I can mount 10-inch Mark IIs into this thing. That would be something, probably a little overkill. Alternatively, okay, let's start with casemates. I want to fill the casemates with our 4-inch secondaries, and my game is having a lag spike. We will... Can I fit? You are not fitting that on there, sir. We can fit some 3-inch guns into these secondary sponsons. On top of that, we want to go at least 20 knots. I don't know if that was... I can't recall if that was better or worse than the Victorias, but that's what we're going to do. Just for the moment, we might be able to increase that here soon. Reinforced bulkheads, double bottom. You are a heavy cruiser. You are supposed to eat shells and keep chugging. Increased HE for secondaries, but standard for our main. Coincidence rangefinder, gun cotton. Do I want white powder or do I want ballastite? I think I want the white powder because, yeah, I just like white powder more because of accuracy. Enhanced reloadings, standard hydraulics, normal stuff. Can I do an 8-inch main belt? No, I can't. I can do probably 6.5 at best. Well, I mean, I can do a 6.8 at best. So that's actually... So that explains a lot earlier. As to why the... Whatchadinkles had the... my mind just drew a blank. That's why the heavy cruiser had, or other heavy cruiser had only a 6 point. I think that one also had a 6.8-inch main belt. Might have been 6.2. That would be because that is all we can have. Let's do 3-inch fore and aft. Let us do an 8-inch conning tower along with a 1-inch superstructure, 0.5 interdeck. Let's just do 6-inch sides and 0.5 top, and we still need to put the main guns on. Oh, and funnels. Would a big funnel be enough? Absolutely not. That's not great. Engine efficiency only 57. Yeah, this is not one of those. This is not a very great hole for that particular reason. We are not going to have enough. Yeah, we're not going to have enough weight to put on any extra stuff, which is a shame. Any extra funnels, so our engine efficiency is just going to be garbage regardless of what we do. So on top of that, 8-inch guns, because 10-inch, as hilarious as I would be, A, I don't think it's going to fit on the hull itself, and B, we would be overweight either way. At least it might fit, but it's not going to fit in a way that makes the thing look good. So we are just going to leave it at 8-inch guns because we know we can fit those. To top all of this off, we'll probably put a handful of 2-inch guns on this upper deck, and I have no idea why my game loves lagging when I'm putting stuff onto ship hulls. Frames, gotta love them. We do still have our pitch is awful and our forward offset is not amazing. But we do have extra weight to play with, so I'm gonna play with some of this and hopefully get our ships, at least our forward offset, less than what it is right now, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, I don't think I'm fixing it, Chief. Could try moving the main gun back. No, that's not gonna work. That's about it. That's about as far back as I can get this thing. Yeah, well, I suppose the only thing I can really do left is try and increase the, yeah, that worked. Let us, there we go. Aft weight offset 0.1, 6-inch aft belt. So that is going to be our new cruiser. The pitch on this thing is horrific. And I suppose I could probably lower the, I think lowering the beam, no, the draught, would help, but I'm not even gonna try doing that. We're already pushing our overweight. If I do that, I'm gonna lose a lot of available tonnage. And then this will be, you know, kind of pointless. Now, is this an improvement over the Victoria? Probably not. It is a bigger ship, though, and I think it has more guns. And I do think it actually has more armor. I would like to have had a 4-inch forebelt, but I don't think that's happening. Oh, I didn't even put barbette armor. There we go. Let us lower this a bit more. Okay, that's as much as I can lower that. Let's do 6-inch conning tower, 5-inch conning tower. There we go. Okay, that's where we're at. So now we're at a 1.3 four-way offset, but that's still better than the 14% that it was. Okay. That aside, though, I think we're done here. The Prinz Heinrich. We are going to change that to something. We are going to change that to the Braun class, simply because that other one was a name that I'm not even going to bring up in this. For those who know their history, they know who I'm talking about. Even though I'm sure that was a real person, I do not want somebody to take that out of context and turn it into something else. So we're going to call it the Braun. Let us see here. Yeah, we got... Yeah, this one has the 4-inch guns in those secondary turret slots on the sides. We couldn't fit the Mark II 4-inch guns in there, so we had to put in a bunch of 3-inch guns. That being said, when we do this refit of the Victoria, we're not going to be able to fit the 4-inch guns in there either. So let's do a quick refit. They'll upgrade. We'll have to remove those and replace them with 3-inch guns because 4-inch guns just don't fit. Experience all the lag. Yeah, the 4-8 offset of U is not great either. I don't think there's really much else we can change either. We can swap from brown powder to white powder. Then we could probably... Oh, it is... The Braun does have more armor than the Victoria. Well, there we go. There's that, I suppose. What else might we be able to do? 2-inch guns are already sorted out. Yeah, it's pretty much just going to be... the Braun is pretty much just a larger Victoria class more than anything. We could slap torpedoes in, but I really don't want to do that for a lot of reasons. It's not really what I use heavy cruisers for. They're more just... For me, when I put torpedoes on a heavy cruiser, it's more so just to use for when... other ships get in a bit too close. But we were able to increase our quarters to standard, and we are matching the same speed as the Braun as well. So we're gonna save this as a new refit. It's not a very major refit, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. As for the eel, I think the eel was still relatively up to date. At least I don't think it's in a position where I really need to do a major refit of it. But the Victorias, we will at least start with refitting the normal Victoria. We're not building any more of these, so I will delete the original model, but we'll keep the refit around because we'll probably refit the Victorias a couple of times. The bronze, I want to build... Let's start by building 4 of you. Then, how many light cruisers do we have? We have 15. Yeah, wait, why do I only have 9 active battleships? What happened to the other ones? What happened to the other one? I didn't delete one. Did I? I didn't accidentally... Did I accidentally delete a... I can't scrap things when I'm outside of... When they're outside of port. All my battleships are at sea. Still have... Maybe it finally... Maybe it just now... registered the fact that we don't have the Kaiser Frederick anymore. So we have 9 battleships. That's still a fair amount. Oh, no, I see. It's repairing one. I don't know which battleship it is repairing. Let us look. Oh, it's repairing the Imperial. That's probably what it is. Oh, the 2 of the Imperials aren't even... The Deutschland and the Elsass are over here in Palau. One of them's in Palau, one of them's in Danzig. Alright, let's... Do I really want to deploy? Yes, I do. I need new ships. I need you guys covering this area where the British beat me away from. The Imperial... Was it the Imperial or the Kaiser? I can't remember who did it. I can't remember if it was the Kaiser Frederick or the Imperial itself that... I think it was the Imperial that we sent down to Gibraltar to give the British a hard time. Which was hilarious, mind you. But the British actually have a major fleet coming. Do you have a battleship? No. Where is my nearest Imperial class? There's the North Star. I might send the North Star to deal with it, but they do have a major fleet coming up with 2 battleships, 8 cruisers. Let's send the North Star. Where roughly are you going to be? You're going to be like right around here. Send the North Star over there to intercept. And then we can send you down here to... you're still blockading. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, next month, December 1894. Now that we've gotten all that figured out. War continues. British are there. Torpedo boat, 700-ton, 9-inch Mark IIs. And we conquered some of the British colonies. And we started another major offensive. I might just let all of this run its course. Because now we also have South Africa. I'm not going to worry about keeping the eels. Or at least, yeah, I think those were 2 eels. Yeah, the eel and the falk. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about them sticking around down there. We will probably... I think I'm going to send you guys to blockade Freetown up here. Because I don't think there's really much other point in having you guys down here. There aren't any British ships to attack, and our torpedo boats are already giving them enough issues over here. Although I could send them to blockade the Suez. But at the same time, if I do that, I'll probably run into a British battleship that I don't want to fight. How many of those do they even have still? They don't have many, I know that. Yeah, they have 4 battleships left. Still a lot of cruisers, though. So, we'll just keep at it. Battleships are almost in position. What do we got for research? Anything new? Cruiser design, 4,000-ton light cruiser. Oh, we're about to get a new cruiser hull. Makes the torpedo cruiser obsolete, but I never really use that anyway, because I cannot make a decent ship design with it. We're about to get those done. Maneuver warfare. Yeah, I think all of our research is looking good. I might rush armor forging. You know, we'll do that after we get the new cruiser hull. Because now it is January 1895. We got a meeting and a strike mission. Oh, Southern England discovered oil. I know what places I'm taking in the British Isle. Generalist asks us to present good financial status of country is enough to support a war versus the Russian Empire. I don't want to reduce my naval budget. But I also need to reduce the amount of unrest we got. So we are going to say that we are fine, which is going to not help relations with the Russians. Peace treaty with the British. Fight to the end. I'm still not done gobbling up Africa. Transports. Auto-resolve. We are now blockading transports in Australia. Clash of Fleets are a couple of our light cruisers. I don't know, the Brummers, I think, versus one British light cruiser. We will fight that. I probably should have auto-resolved, but we'll fight it. It's just one ship. Yeah, two Brummers. Alright, enemy was spotted to the south. Let's go. Full speed ahead. Oh, that's right. I need to really scrap these things. I think we'll do... think after... That's not what I clicked. There we go. Back on course. Sort of, mostly. Alright. What time is it, anyway? Check my phone time. Oh, it's only 4:59. It hasn't even been an hour yet. Oh well, there's the enemy. Part of me wants to end this stream, but part of me also wants to keep playing. It's like I don't know what to do. Ow, they just shot me. Yeah, there's another incident. I did not click that way, but it's... Oh, no. Yeah. I'm having this issue again. Why does my game like to lag like this? Dear Lord. Okay. Alright. Let's just do this. I'm struggling to determine whether or not I even want to fight this thing. God, they got 5-inchers. That is a way more up-to-date. That's also a faster light cruiser. I think they also have a rangefinder on that thing. Because they're hitting me, but I ain't hitting shit. Yeah, they got coincidence 1 rangefinders. We are going to get the hell out of here. They're also faster. You know, I'm just gonna let the... Alright. I did indeed just do that. Oh, why is my game so lagging? Let's check and make sure that I didn't just undo all the progress during this stream, and then we are probably going to call this stream quits, because I am not... We are not having it. Okay, it did autosave. Yeah, we're gonna all resolve that. I feel kind of bad now. Alright, sure. Kiel Canal? Hell yeah. Tension increase, no tension. Alright. We are calling this stream done. I am having a night. We are saving this properly. I'm so glad this thing autosaves at the end of when a battle opens. because that just made life so much easier. And once again, it's telling me I have 10 active battleships. That must have been the Imperial being in repair. Yeah, definitely. All right. With that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, despite our technical difficulties. If you did, please leave a like, and in the comment section afterwards, let us know what you thought, for those who are viewing after the stream ends. And on top of that, guys, we have almost hit 200 subscribers, so feel free to go down and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Helps support us, helps us reach our goal. I think 300 subscribers was where our Discord server goal was. So once we hit that, you guys get to have a Discord server where you can interact with us. And on top of that, just have a great rest of your day, because I sure as hell haven't had a great day. January 1895, so it's a new year in the next stream, which will be probably sometime next week. When exactly next week, I have no idea. We haven't made that plan yet. So I will see you guys next week, and I am ending the stream. Bye, everyone.